Don't blink, it's your boy Ink with another video. We're motivated to make videos, we're trying to change our mind. We have an hour and a half left. Where I have to go see the phone. I'm not gonna film for an hour and a half now. I'm about to jump on some Fortnite for an hour and some Running Rise for another hours. I wanted to do a video today that, you know what, it wasn't planned, but I need to make some videos because I need to busy my mind once again. And the video is going to be about, we did a video last week about pattern behavior. The song in my ears, Shockwave Marshmallow, is so fucking good. So pattern behavior, we're going to be doing a little recap of what it is. Pattern behavior is behavior that you saw and you adopted because you saw it so often. So it's often seen with parents, often seen with partners, often seen with friends, with best friends. It's behavior you saw so often that becomes so natural to you. So you're going to be starting to speak in a different fashion, right? You're going to be... It's going to be a good video, I swear. I'm so excited to do it. It's a classic ADHD video where I'm coming up with a subject as we go along, and I'm forming the subject right now. I'm forming the video right now in my mind. It's gonna be amazing. So again, you see that behavior so often it becomes normal, and you do it right now. The video of today is kind of different. Emulated behavior. What is emulation? What is emulated? Emulated is a copy. We're copying content. Right? We're copying a video. We're copying a person's behavior. Now, understanding that, we're going to go a bit in a shrink. We're going to be going a bit in psychology. Right? Let's go there. Let's actually go there. I'm super excited. Let's fucking go. This song, dude. This song. No, 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 no. It looks like I'm... Okay, the reality is we haven't slept in a fucking while. I had some energy drinks because we need to go at 10 o'clock to fix the phone. My phone's broke. So, knowing that, subconsciously, there's a lot of information that you process. How to breathe, how to blink, right? How to eat, how to swallow, how to drink. It's all it's all in subconscious. It's not pattern behavior. You learn it, but once you learn it, when you ride a bicycle, right? When you ride a bicycle, you'll never forget it. A lot of people are saying, hey, this is a good example, but it's muscle memories. Muscle memory is also part of subconscious. When you're on your phone and you can call someone, you know their number by heart, right? Then there's another subject that's super interesting that comes in exactly with that. It's what if we had subconsciously an understanding that if we watch a couple of things, we watch a certain artist, right? In a hope to emulate them. So, for example, talk about emulated. We're gonna talk about Eminem. As a kid, I watched a movie 8 Mile so fucking often. The whole video was inspired by seeing one videos of Eminem, which is a 3 final battle of 8 Mile. And I remember how much that movie meant to me. And I remember why did it mean something to me, because I want to emulate Eminem. I want to emulate Eminem. As that simple as that sound, I was into rap. I was a white kid into rap. It was the only white rapper. Now, if you're a black rapper, cool, amazing. But as a kid, I want to have like a role model I could identify to. And yeah, it's pretty hard to. For example, this is gonna sound super racist, but it's not supposed to be racist. You're gonna be emulating somebody that has a heavy Irish accent, or English, or an England accent, who says things like mate and bloody hell, and you're like, okay, well, I want to emulate you, but because he has this accent, when you emulate the person, when you're trying to write the person, are you trying to by the accent or the idea behind the accent? So again, Eminem was somebody I want to emulate. Why? Because Eminem, and this is where the video comes from. This is the idea, the concept of the video, and it's amazing. Eminem was fighting battle. Eminem was saying fuck you. Eminem was a guy who you couldn't walk on. Eminem had a shitty life, lived with his fucking mom. Got jumped, had a garbage job, had a girlfriend who cheated on him. The story of 8 Mile, the movie 8 Mile, is about Eminem and how he made it out. The fucking movie is every reason where it's just a weird thing. I wanted to emulate the movie, and it's nuts because this is coming with maturity, but it's also a purpose of. I watched a movie and then I'm older and analyze it. And that guy had a shitty life. I want to emulate that. I didn't want to emulate his life. I wanted to emulate the guy. Right? And the thing with Eminem was, I knew his music. I knew he was a goofy fucking guy that didn't care about being cancelled. He didn't care about the ID that he was saying. I didn't care about looking stupid. I wanted to make music, and that was me. I didn't care about looking stupid. I just wanted to live life, to be myself. That was my purpose. And emulation is kind of cool because if you believe, okay, for example, right, you watch this movie and you really like this actor and you watch him so often that you start to adopt some of the behavior he has. So you see this actor has a nervous stick, and his nervous stick is, he scratches his right here when he's nervous. Right? You see that your mind analyzes that, and if you watch it enough, you learn this pattern behavior. When you're nervous, you're gonna do what? You're gonna scratch your ears. Now, we're talking about obsession. We're talking about watching the same piece of art or the same person for years and years and years and years, right? However, and it's amazing. It is fucking amazing. This video. Gonna be my masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece, I understand that, but right now this is the best video I did today, and that's enough for me. See, so my theory is my theory, not theory. When I talk about Tommy Fury or what is it called, Tyson Fury. If you understand that you're gonna be emulating people, are you basically looking for role models? Are you constantly on the search of role model? Are you constantly on a search of people to emulate? Are you constantly in a search of something to give you an example? And if I could give you an example, you see what I did there. As a kid, right, you emulate your parents a lot. So if your parents are saying something, often you emulate them. If they're acting a certain type of way, you emulate them. If they're watching certain types of stuff, chances are you're gonna be watching that stuff too, right? And it's funny because you do this very young, and when you get a bit older, like 4 or 5 years old, you have your own interest, and like, fuck your interest, this is mine, right? And it's kind of cool, but we still have this monkey see, monkey do mentality. Even at work, we're being told, hey, do this, and this is how you should do it, and you emulate it. Those people aren't people we want to emulate, they're just co-workers. But if it was a celebrity, my whole thought is, do we choose celebrity? Do I choose, I would like to emulate this. If I would like to emulate this, I'm going to like this guy. Or it's simply the fact that you like this person, so you want to be like them. Because again, it's a quest of self-love, it's a quest of self-acceptance, it's a self-validation quest. I like this guy, so if I act like him, I'm going to like myself. And the whole goal is like myself. How do I begin to love myself? But if you, and if you're seeing that concept, of I'm gonna emulate him to become somebody that I love more, then loving yourself is basically a question of changing who you are. And if you're changing who you are, you didn't like the person you were, so that whole quest was fucking nothing. Understand? Makes sense? Not really? Okay. That's life. That's life. Get over it. It's life. it's a the possibility of this question, this possibility of this, what could bring understanding psychic. See, I was talking about other races, and one of the most beautiful thing about other races is the watch show. And again, this is gonna sound racist, but it's not supposed to be. And if I'm offending somebody, that's not the intent. Okay, trust me, it's not the intent. But I'm seeing people that are learning English with shows like Friend, like shows like Seinfeld. And although they're really good show, they're really, really, really good show. Those were in the 90s, bro. The behavior of people changed. The way people talk changed. The way they dress changed. So you're emulating somebody that doesn't exist. And it's amazing because people are going to be looking at a show and going to be like, oh my god, fuck. One of the best characters I saw, and again, this is going to be like fucking a touchy subject, was Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. had balls of steel. Did a movie called Tropic Thunder. And in that movie, oh my god, that movie, he played a black character, so he did a blackface. It wasn't racist back then. Am I saying that I agree with that? No, absolutely not. But he emulates every single stereotype. People embrace him for that. Not because he made a mockery, but because he wasn't trying to make a mockery. Not because he made fun of people. The opposite. He made the effort for it to be okay. And people fuck with Robert Downey Jr. because he had the balls to do it. He had the balls to do it. It takes a lot of balls to do that. Knowing that this movie shouldn't exist today makes it better. But for example, why am I going with this? If you wanted to emulate this movie, that should be cancelable. Is it the biggest example? No. Should content like that be available though? Yes. Yes. Anywho, long enough video, right? Long enough video. Can we agree on that? Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. I'll see you in about 4 hours. Peace.